Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Batistuta.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Batistuta! That's a look and plays it forward. Costa Curta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Costa Curta. Passing nice and neat. And here's Yamal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Keeper is right behind it.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Mbappe! Pedri. That looks a good ball through. And Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Van der Vaart with the short one. Real chance! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Chouameni. Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely weighted ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Ronaldo does well to get it back. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, important interception. Van der Vaart. Chouameni. Wriggles his way through. Serginho. Diogo Costa will lay claim to that. Yamal. Pedri. Olise. Applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Pedri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Caen are down to 10 men.
Changement pourtant, le numéro 16.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Van der Vaart! Decent hit from there. No joy this time. Pedri. It's Van der Vaart. Shifted it to the flank. Bit too much weight on the pass. Caicedo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cavani. Cavani had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That's good running with the ball. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Pedri! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Il y aura 2 minutes
Well,
de temps
yet another
additionnel.
interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Musiala. And here's Mbappe. Cavani. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Olise. Caicedo. Real chance here. Musiala. That has ended up in no man's land. Caicedo. Van der Vaart. Pedri. Now it's Batistuta. Serginho. Here's Tchouaméni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Olise. Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. It's Cavani! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone backward here. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
51
And the shot!
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Musiala! Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour Caen. Le numéro 42. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 14. Attention,
ball.
changement.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Van der Vaart.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think...
Tries a shot! They've done it! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That has been knocked clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's got space in the area. Cleared away.
Changement pourtant. Le numéro 11, le numéro 27. À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 29. Changement en cours.
And that has been clubbed away. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Kvaratskhelia. Mbappe getting this one clear. Dembele.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now it's Odegaard. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And surely now the result's beyond doubt. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And it's Iniesta. Goes down, but nothing given. White. And the counter is on. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Kvaratskhelia. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona desperately...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good ball. Lovely feet. And he's found a way past. Beraldo getting this one clear. Batistuta does well to get it back. There's a quick free kick. Tomiyasu.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is Luis Suarez! Messi, and Messi! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
That's a nicely measured pass. Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the flag has stayed down. He is real chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Quarter of an hour played. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Messi. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He won't be happy with that one. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. And a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Roberto Carlos picks it up from the goal kick. That's headed upfield. Tchouaméni. That's been cut out, well played. Luis Suarez. So much time and space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. It's Van der Vaart. Pedri. Tchouaméni. He's in space and looking for options. He could be in here. And he's picked out the run. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! Pedri. Here's Tchouaméni. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Beckenbauer.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Works it forward. Tomiyasu cuts it out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Batistuta. And back it goes. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Van der Vaart. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through here. He's in here. He's picked his way through. Lovely bit of skill. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Well, they've got it again. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Danger averted for now. Salah, Messi, and he's onside. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beraldo. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Decent hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Batistuta.
The attendance
now it's
for this match
Mbappe.
was 71,649.
Almost an hour gone. Mbappe! Serginho being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Roberto Carlos. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mohamed Salah. And it's a corner. Pirlo standing over it. And it's been taken short. Mohamed Salah!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He can get that clear. That's the throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Mohamed Salah. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri, or good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lewis, there's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 10, Messi. Number 11.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, there's the clearance.
Iniesta.
And they're quick to get it back.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 20.
Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Brilliantly cut out. Roberto Carlos. And it's Batistuta. That's a little off target. Now it's Hullet. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball. And he was quick to react. That's a good ball played into space. Great ball if he can get there. Rummenigge! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution in progress.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pass is just off target.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That looks a cracking ball. On time, excellent interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Iniesta. Well, played right into his path. Cleared away.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. And the number on the board is 3. He's through here. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It's a mighty effort! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Van der Vaart. Barcelona looking... Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Van der Vaart goes short. Costacurta. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Van der Vaart unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pinches it off him. Gravenberg. And now the breakaway. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. Beckenbauer. And no, that was never going to make it. Van der Vaart. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cross goes in there. And through to the goalkeeper. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Not the most accurate pass. He's through here. Beraldo cuts it out. Costacurta. Pedri, and he welcomes it in.
Lamine Yamal really added the width there thanks to his willingness.
He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. Gravenberg cuts out the pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Salah. Messi. Roberto Carlos. It's Van der Vaart. Messi. Costacurta. Tchouaméni. Batistuta. Pedri.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. That is good alertness. Pedri. Nice interception, well timed. Great ball, and he's Van der Vaart! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Hits one! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Hernandez. And Gravenberch. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. And it's Dembele. Mohamed Salah. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Punched away.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Yamal. Now it's Batistuta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Floated up and over. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy. Buena suerte a todos. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Batistuta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. And he was quick to react. Messi. Dembele. He could be in here. It's Salah! And he nearly went all the way.
Mohamed Salah can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And he cuts out the supply. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Batistuta, now it's Pedri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to...
Can he finish? They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Batistuta. Messi. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's picked his way through. Cristiano, a great hit! Alexander-Arnold. He gets big!
Cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Gabriel picks it up from the goal kick. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Hernandez. That's a throw. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Some resolute defending there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Dembele. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Batistuta. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Roberto Carlos. Tchouaméni. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he spark a counter here? Musiala threads one in. Camavinga.
Habrá 4 minutos de
Rafael
descuento.
Leao. Time added on 4 minutes. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Quickly taken. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Batistuta. Gravenberg. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Batistuta. Pedri! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Pinches it off him. Ajax are looking to go forward now. And it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Cruyff. Ooh, delicate chip through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great position.
It's Eto'o!
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Balken was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. There's the hit! And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. And it's Nedved. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's looking wide. Flashes it across. Great chance! Pedri. Serginho.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckenbauer. He won't be happy with that one. He's had a hit! Oh, it's Batistuta. Iniesta. Cruyff. Eto'o looking understandably energised after his goal. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. That has ended up in no man's land.
Eto'o. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he cuts out the supply. Caught offside that time. Beckenbauer. And it's Cruyff. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, important interception. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Batistuta. Nedved deals with that comfortably. Iniesta. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, what a ball he's in! Big chance! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind.
And this is Eto. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Batistuta! And he's following up! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Plays it in low. Beraldo attempts a clearance. Well, they've got it. And the shot! Sticks it away! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. Can he finish? And it's Batistuta. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Dembele hops him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri. And here's Batistuta. Looking tidy in possession here. Dembele, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, it's Dembele. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No.
Can he put it away? And it's come back out to him. And that has been clubbed away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
Aim forwards. Serginho. He can run onto that. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cruyff. Eto'o. That's beautifully weighted. Beraldo. Chouameni. Roberto Carlos. And it's Batistuta. Always onto this. And the shot! He has done it! They're back within reach!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
After 69 minutes is number 17, Gabriel Batistuta. Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Juli. Tries to get it clear.
Substitutions taking place.
Ajax get their fourth corner. They've played it short. It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Ball's gone out of play. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. They're up to 5 corners now. Kvaratskhelia gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Half an hour gone in the second half. Bale, he is through here. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. Has a goal! Now who's going to be first to this? Pedri. Barcelona could counter here. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Quality ball. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. And here's Batistuta. Juli. And it's Ronaldinho. Just 5 minutes left. That is good alertness. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Kvaratskhelia. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Jules. Ajax do have a chance to counter here. Fiddles it through, floats it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Hits one! And yes, it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the and we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.